How to buy hosting and a domain for your website, whether it's for a store, your business, or whatever you need. Well, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you don't understand much about this world and maybe you don't know where to buy this. And I'm going to explain where. First of all, it is on this platform that you see on the screen, and second of all, in the description and in the first pinned comment I am going to leave you the link so that you can come and get the best price available at the time you are watching this video. Now, the issue here, and I'll be very honest with you, is that this hosting here is a little expensive compared to another one when you've already completed a year. Why am I telling you this? Visit SiteGround and select WordPress hosting to set up your site. For web hosting, click web hosting and scroll to see options like Startup, Grow Big, or Go Plan. Prices start at $4.99 a month. You click here where it says web hosting, and you'll scroll down and notice that different membership options pop up. And what you'll be able to use is this Startup, Grow Big, or Go Plan. And each of these has a price. And you'll see that at first, it's really cheap. It's $4.99 a month. This price can be sustained for a year. But after that year, they will start charging you $29.99 per month. It's pretty expensive, to be honest, but if you're someone who's just starting out, who doesn't have much knowledge, and just wants to set up their site, this is honestly the best hosting because it's super easy to manage, it's really straightforward, and pretty much anyone can use it. Now, why am I telling you this and being honest with you? Try this for a year. Transfer your domains to another platform. You'll learn to explore hosting options and decide on a website. Hosting stores files, like photos, for global access. After a year with this hosting, you'll have enough experience to explore other options. Hosting is where you store your files so anyone can access your page. I recommend this premium hosting for its speeds, storage, support, and user-friendliness. So, before we get to the point of getting the hosting and the website, remember that hosting is basically where you host your website, meaning where you store all your files, where you keep, for example, this photo so that someone from anywhere in the world can access your page and see this image. That's why I also recommend this hosting, because it's considered a premium hosting service, which is why the price goes up so much after a while. It has really good speeds, great storage, excellent support, and it's super intuitive to use. Then the other thing it can give us, which is what it says in the title of this video, is a completely free domain that shows up here with any of the 3 options we choose. That said, we're going to have to sign up for at least a year. So, you would need to choose between the Startup, Grow Big, or Go Geek plans, depending on your needs. If you are just starting out, I would really recommend this entry from Grow Big. A lot of people might tell you not to go for the Startup plan, suggesting it because it's the simplest, the cheapest, and the one everyone starts with, and that can be true. But personally, I had an experience a while back when I was just getting into this whole website thing, and I always decided to go for the hosting options on the first site, the ones on the left, every time. Because they were the cheapest, but also because they have the most basic features. And you'll say, well, but that's more than enough for me because I only need to create a web page and that's it, that's all. Start creating pages. Initially, this package feels small, while the other is perfect, offering better quality for the price. The latter suits professionals with many projects. Beginners might start with the first, but as they learn, they'll want more and not be limited by their choice. If you pick the first, you'll be limited to one website. For more sites and uploads, like 10 gigabytes versus 20 gigabytes of space, the second option is better. This one here is really for super professional people who have a lot of projects. This could be for someone who's just starting out. But as they learn, they're going to want more and more, and they won't be limited by the package they choose. Because if you pick this one over here, you're going to be limited, and at some point, if you want to create another website, you won't be able to because here you can only create one. If you want to create more websites and upload more stuff, let's say you have 10 gigabytes, while here you have 20 gigabytes of web space. If you want to start getting a lot of visitors, or if you optimize your page and begin to receive quite a few visitors each day, you'll realize that those 10,000 visits a month might not be enough, and those 100,000 visits a month could be just right. At first, it might seem like a lot, but trust me, if you start this project on the right foot, it could really work out for you, and you might end up needing this one here. Now, what I was saying about the domain is that they give us a free domain if we register our hosting with them for a year in the .com, .org, or .net extensions. So, let's do the test here. Grow Big. Let's click on where it says get it. We're waiting for it to load here, and once it does, it will show us the total, which we'll see in a bit. So, we would have the Grow Big package with these features. Let's scroll down, and here it would be for 12 months at $4.99 a month, which means a total of about $60 for the year. I would seriously recommend this. I'm not saying it for no reason, it's just that it has worked really well for me. If you want, you can go for the 24-month option, but the discount isn't as big. It goes up quite a bit because they only give you a 50% discount there, while here you get a much better deal. And if you sign up for just 1 month, they charge you the full price without any promotions, so the best option, hands down, is the 12-month plan. When you read here, it will show you the payment options, and you would just pay with a card. But well, that's because I already have an account. I created one, but I'm going to log out. I'll go back to web hosting, and it will load. Let's click on Get Started again, and since I'm not logged in, look how it shows up here. It says Awesome. Get this domain extension for $19.99, because remember, domains have their own price. But if you sign up for the domain here along with the hosting, you get the domain completely free. So you would need to choose one. Let's say Successful Businesses for everyone to check if it's available. Let's continue and see if it's really available. It says, congratulations. The domain successfulbusinessforeveryone.com is available to register for a year free with your hosting account. So once we confirm that we can go ahead, we can proceed with everything else and provide our email, password, personal information like our name, last name, country, city, etc. Payment info, card number, codes. A 12-month plan offers an 83% discount, the best deal. For 24 months, it's 58%, still good, but 12 months is recommended. Domain registration, usually $19.99 per year, is free with them. Then we have the domain registration, which would cost $19.99 per year, but here it is completely free when we purchase it from them. Then we can acquire things like domain privacy, a site scanner, premium backups, email marketing, and well, this depends on you if you need it or not. I personally would only need these two options, and that would be enough for me. Then if I scroll down to the order summary, it will show me the total, which you always need to double check, $59.88. Or if you choose something cheaper, just make sure the prices match what you need. And one really important thing is right here where it says data center. If you click on it, it will show options like Texas, Virginia, Iowa, California, Europe, France, Spain, Germany, the UK, and Asia, Australia. This is where our platform, our website, will be located. It's best if you know what kind of audience you're targeting. For example, if you're reaching out to people in Latin America, you might think, no, this won't work for me because there's nothing here. But actually, if you notice, the one that was selected for me was Texas. And that's because it's the closest to where I am, which is Colombia. So I would stick with that, and it would work for pretty much anywhere in the world. It just means it might optimize a bit more for those on this side, but it's not like it's going to take 5 minutes to load. If someone from, I don't know, Japan visits this page, it doesn't matter. It will still load well for them. It might just take a little longer, but the difference isn't too much. That's why if, for example, your audience is in Spain, it's better to choose Spain, Madrid, and they'll have a much better experience when they first access your platform. So okay, I'm going to leave Texas here and just hit pay now and I could get my domain. If you want me to make a step-by-step tutorial on how to create your website once you've set up your domain and hosting with SiteGround, just let me know in the comments section, and I'd be happy to make a specific video for that. See you next time. Bye-bye.